Hey viewers, Hexcraft here. Before we get started, I want to recap. Prestige skins will get their own prestige video at a point, therefore Prestige Kayn is not in this video. However, if you really must know, it probably can't get the same score as its skin variant. And yeah, I'll talk about that one a bit. We're doing Kayn because, well, I asked a friend, and she said Kayn. Plus, I think someone else in the past asked for a Kayn video, so it works. Now, Kayn's a bit of a difficult champion to work with, however, because, well, it's not what you think. His abilities are pretty simple, and counting base, he only has 5 skins. But then I realized he technically has 15 skins, because with each one skin he has, it's 3. The base form, the Slayer form, and the Assassin form, respectively referred to as red and blue, even though sometimes it's not red or blue. Sometimes it's reversed, but I'm still going to refer to them as that because that's how I know them. But also, the difficulty wasn't the recording part, it's displaying in the video, because, to put it lightly, each skin segment, I didn't have that much to say about, well, each skin. They're pretty simple, and the good ones are good, the bad one is bad. However, for the probably shorter audio I have to match that with the abilities being used by each form, plus the transformations, plus the recalls. So yeah, apologies if the footage seems a little sped up, but I didn't want to leave blank video just to fill in that space. So yeah, let's get into it. Base Kayn is an okay skin. The base form really shows a mixture between his Shadow Assassin and the Darkened Influence corrupting him. It is an okay skin, honestly, being his basic skin. And honestly, Red Kayn looks pretty cool. It really is a darkened vibe. All the darkens we've seen, especially in the card game nowadays, he fits. Hell, back in the day, I remember people mistaking this for Aatrox many times. The only thing that I say brings down base Kayn is Assassin form. Blue Kayn is blue, which, why? The only thing blue about him is the blue streak in his hair. And when he wins the fight between red and blue form, blue just turns pale and, well, blue. Just didn't make sense to me, because none of the Shadow Assassin stuff is blue. Zed's not blue, so why did Kayn turn blue? Just felt weird to me. The skin gets a 5 still, because again, base form is a really nice mixture, and red form is really great. For his first skin, Soulhunter is really nice. It's kind of funny that it immediately ditches the whole red Kayn, blue Kayn forms for colors, but again, base form is a really nice, cool skin. Honestly, I like it a lot, and I wish I could play as it more than just for the grind. But honestly, it makes up for it because his forms are really good looking. I love how red Kayn looks like it's from the Shadow Isles. The whole ghoul look. It really makes it intimidating. And again, it's not just a, here's a demon or a darkman. It's a, what if we made a Shadow Isles variant? And honestly, this assassin version of Kayn, Blue Kayn, is a lot better than base Blue Kayn. I will say, I do find it a little silly that he looks like Sephiroth cosplaying as a Warcraft hunter, but it's good how it is. Honestly, yeah, I like this Assassin Kayn probably the most out of a lot of the Assassin Kayns. All 3 forms look really good, and again, visual-wise, it doesn't look as, well, basic as basic. I gotta give it a 6. It's a step up from base. Odyssey is gorgeous, honestly. I think it's the best word I could say. All 3 forms feel different, and I say this because, again, for most of Kayn's skins, Assassin form feels like an angstier version of base form, but for Odyssey, it kind of feels like base Kayn is his own form entirely, which it is. But yeah, it's not a, oh, here's Kayn, but, well, blue and angsty. Yes, it's still blue and angsty, but it really doesn't look like base Kayn, just angstier. In fact, I'll be honest, this skin really does feel like it should have been a Dark Star / Cosmic skin, and I kind of hope that Riot someday says, like, yeah, it's supposed to be connected that way, as people theorize, because Assassin Kayn in this skin looks like a fucking Cosmic, and it's really good. Red Kayn, He looks somewhat like a Dark Star, but also kind of looks like a boss in Destiny, which is really metal and I like it. I gotta give this skin a 7. All 3 forms are gorgeous in their own ways. By far, this is Kayn's worst skin. I hate the blended of 2 skins into one, and people are gonna be like, well, that's what the theme was. It's a nice theme. Okay, yeah, it was, but Riot's done this before a few times. We got separate varyings of both the Soraka skin of the same skin line, and then the Cosmic / Dark Cosmic fucking Lux. And let's not forget, Yone also has a split between the 2 variants of this skin line. So honestly, we didn't need the skin. Plus, base form looks like a Genshin character who snorts crack and bath salts. Red Kayn looks like a discount character from Warcraft cosplaying as a Warframe. And Blue Kayn looks like fucking Radagon decide to take crack and bath salts and build decks. This skin is the complete opposite of Odyssey, where all 3 forms are bad. The only thing good I can say is the scythe looks nice in its blue and red form. Its base form is eh. I give the skin a 3. And here we are again with a skin that feels balanced between the 2. Again, like with Soulhunter, you can feel this skin was well made and balanced between the 3 forms. And like Odyssey, each one feels like its own skin. It feels like a duality. That base form is deciding to be a snow moon or a blood moon. And honestly, let's be real, that's the only reason why Riot made Snow Moon was this skin. And I'd say it was kind of worth it. Base form, again, it's a well mixed balance between the 2. Blood Moon, i.e. red, is gorgeous. It is a Blood Moon skin through and through. And honestly, it's kind of one of my favorite looking ones. The only ones that I'd say outdo it would probably be Thresh's Blood Moon. And technically Aatrox, because Aatrox just looks baller. It is. But at the same time, this is my favorite Shadow Assassin Blue Kayn. It looks so nice, and they're able to put blue in this in a way that fits and looks good because they don't use a solid blue. They use a pale white blue, which it's really good and it fits the idea of the pale snowy moon. It's gorgeous, honestly. I give this skin a 7. It's well made, it's well balanced, and the effects just look clean and good. And that'll do it. Next week's video is kind of on the coin flip right now because the champions I had thought of doing next week, Riot announced that they're getting skins later in the year, so they got pushed back. I have some champions ready, but I'm wondering if I should just grind a new one out instead. But until then, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if there's a champion you'd like to see, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.